Oh no, Toyamaya tutuko no.
We play the greatest music, 98.5 Speed FM.
This is King James with the music you love
Asking Radio
on Ask King Radio,
FM.
98.5 Speed FM.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM. We play the greatest music, 98.5 Speed FM.
Mega Aya tutuko no. Toyamaya tutuko no. Sitimbile shebine beva YMC cool. It's your boy Savito. And obey on this one. You got something to say. I have something to say. We all have something to say. Listen. Listen up.
Well, you're listening to King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. It's King James here. And as you can see, this day, the 2nd day of June, 2020 marks exactly 21 years of my broadcast career, radio career. I've been on radio for 21 years. That is what it means here. Okay, so basically, I'm here on this day. It's a special day to me, obviously. And I'm going to be reading some of the messages that have come in here on Facebook. And of course, if you're listening to Asking Radio at askingradio.com, certainly you're going to also hear me live on Asking Radio. So that's me, King James, here, playing the best music and basically just trying to connect with you on a special day like this that I'm celebrating 21 years of being on air.
Mateo yanti kampa wesine higen luvanse akuye gambo luwe hula ya myon pakainyo olugwe nguzina se yesi yem ken Congo ba opin sunga ya demi pine kwane tumem benwe ne kata wesi shinkata lo gundu right down yomba chihigen ba yilanse kamumu pati do paguma guvase yom mongu zambele tioti gudu gudu kondom gudu gudu seni to yanka han seluzana se hinde ne baseti makene te se tu menenju she se so nentati hon se pe kilangu gaya se save ayatu tu wesine shida pe yokwa homba se iyange be nyongi kogo shaya katem yongu nemba gbela chive himbi YiYE oh vet tell them Mr. Region B almost every two listen up. We need it back, man. It's not funny, man. That's right.
We play the greatest music, 98.5 Speed FM.
Most definitely, it's King James here. Some little bit of excitement. It's not easy being 21 years, doing one thing for 21 years, because basically I have done radio right from RADiO in Abuja before going to set up Zuma FM, which is located at Maji High Point. That's in Suleja, but it's an Abuja station as well. Before joining the BBC, and spending 5 to 6 years at the BBC before Radio Netherlands, and then as King Radio in the last 4 years. So basically that's it. So radio is live, and you will attest to that. That's a huge fact here. It's not just me saying that. Okay, so I'll be going over to your messages here that have come in on Facebook as well. The messages still coming in here, as you can see them. For the live stream, the messages are still here as well, but maybe I'll just go back to the old post that I made, and that's the post there. If you are watching and you can see that on your screen, let me try to reduce that because I'm trying to monitor as well. So yes, I'm going to read those messages that have come in over time as we move on here. And the ones I'm trying to start from where you all started sending your messages here. The comments are there, and it's been amazing actually with your 201 reactions there. So this one from Vealomon Paul Alnsbed Mom, you actually saying that congratulations that you've always been a fan. You didn't say where you've been following, but obviously, as you said, you've been a fan of King James over time. Thank you for your message. Pete Ruben, you also saying salute. All right. So these are your messages here. Rav Chekwa Msute, what a special day. Thank you very much. And here, this one from Mike Utsaha. Congratulations on it. Thank you very much. And of course, I said we've come a long way. That's the response. I don't know if you can read what's on your screen here, but at the BBC, Mike was my guest on Talk for the BBC World Service Trust, and we looked at rights and responsibilities of the elected and the electorate. So he was a guest on that program together with his former boss as well, but saying two different things. I think he was speaking from the point of the electorate, and Senator Fredo Tiden was speaking from the point of the elected. Right. So here, let me read what's coming on stream here. This is coming from MC Pilot Zungu, also watching with others, and Dr. Jack. You just clapping and sending love. Dr. Jack and I have come a long way at RADiO. We co-presented a lot of programs. We did programs together, presented together, and at the BBC World Service Trust we also did talk together, and we've been doing a lot in radio production as well. Oraduen Ngueko, you have luck. My boss, well done. Watching live from Abuja, thank you very much. And Sonia Samuels, you saying, well done, sir, thank you. And Bello Lawal, you are saying Serki in action. Bello, it's my colleague at RADiO. We were there together. It was like a family. Everybody, if anything happened to anybody, see all of us running up and down Kotampe Hills. It was really fun. And we're still looking forward to a reunion on Katampe Hills. And MC Pilot Zungu, you say 21 years of being on air is totally incredible. I wish for you more years as you continue to add value through the radio broadcasts. God blessings, sir. Thank you very much. You say you are watching from Abuja. Nazir Ahmed Hausawa, you also watching. Nazir was my colleague at the BBC World Service Trust, of course, doing Yatekene. That's the English version of Flavor. By the way, I produced Flavor, of course, for the BBC World Service Trust. I produced Flavor for like 6 months, before I moved to some other thing. Before then, it was Talk. Nena, okay, you are saying, following you live. Kudos to you. Thank you, Nena. Okay, so some of your messages here that have come in. I wanted to read on the computer screen, following up on the earlier post, but it appeared the text was a little bit too tiny for you to see. So maybe I could just come read some of your messages that have come all through from yesterday. I don't think it's possible for me to read all of them because they are in hundreds, but the ones that I'm able to read, I sure hope you will also just understand with me. Engineer Edward Ujege, former president of TV Youth Organization, great TV son, great engineer of repute. You also sent me a message saying, King James, yeah, you are good. I like your tenacity. Yeah, you knew me all the way from Aso Radio in Abuja. And thank you very much. You've been a pillar as well. So thank you very much for your support and encouragement. And from Fiona James Aga, you're saying congrats. Thank you very much. Shenge Zendido Michael, congratulations. And from Vivian Vado, congratulations, King James. Thank you very much. And from Peter Talomo Mimi Abenga, wow, congrats, King James. Of course, Peter knew me when I was in SS2, so we've come a long way as well. And thank you very much, Peter. I'm sure you are in Dakar, yeah. Or did I say Dakar? You're in Qatar. Okay. Yeah, that's where you're sending that from. And then when you're saying to you on the Seaway, Tom or Barry, Hemen. That's Steve, but you're simply just saying that God should increase me so that I continue doing broadcast journalism. And Helen Uku Wachuku, you're also saying congratulations. Yeah, I think Helen, it's been a long time. Your birthday was on the 1st of June. That was yesterday. And Helen was one of my trainees in Enugu around 2008 as well. Great personality and great people have come across during my sojourn in the broadcast industry. Mimi Doagan, you're saying more grace, the Radio King. Thank you very much. Sewe Sifra and Gabo. You are saying congrats. Thank you very much. And Teso Zambi, you are saying congratulations, King James. I'm very proud of you. My response here is I'm proud of you too, Teso. Yeah, Teso is also my colleague working at the FRSN headquarters. Yeah, I trained there too. That was around 2008, the same phase of training that took me to Enugu, to Kaduna, to Sokoto, to Bauchi, to Lagos, to Yola. I can't just sit and remember all this, but it's been incredible. Great journey of 21 years, and I've been doing radio and radio alone. Bonde Anandi, you are saying congratulations, brother man. Thank you very much, brother man. And Veshima Justio, you are also saying congratulations, media guru. Yeah, that's my mate. We're from secondary school, that's St. Andrews. Thank you very much. And Peter Hamby, you're also saying congratulations to great creativity. So these are your messages coming in, so many. If I can, I'll keep reading them. If I can't, I'll keep replying you on Facebook. But it's more like just having fun with you so that you see my face on a day like this. Radio is visual now. We have visual radio, but those days that were started, you could only hear our voices, whether we were ugly and all of that. You wouldn't be able to know until we were doing shows, and you were privileged to see us on the shows. That's how it was. But now that's a different thing, happening. So here I actually I don't know if you're able to see that now, but for me to make sure that you see that, that's what I'm going to activate. So I come over here now, hoping that you can see me. So I come here, I try to bring this, which is something that was here.
Hello,
That's
and
my
welcome
daughter.
to Ondunase's Top
If you
10.
can see her,
With me,
that's
your host, Ondunase
Ondunase King James.
I'll
So
play
she
you my
started also presenting at the age of 9. She's 12. She's going to be 13 in July. That's next month. So yeah, she's also doing the presentation because they watch Daddy do it, and all of them really want to do radio. So I'm not going to discourage anybody. They're saying me do it. So if they want to do it, why not? So that's how you see there doing her top 10. Comes on Asking Radio Fridays at 7 o'clock. That's Nigerian time in the evening. That's during one of our recording sessions. So if you see her like that, then at times I just called her that you have to be lively and do your show, put more life in your show. And, she's really picked up. So I have 6 children, and she is the first getting to 13. And the youngest is 1 month old today. So in between, you have a 7-year-old who also wants to present. I mean, she has started presenting already, only that I have not put her show up yet. But even the 3-year-old twins really want to present on radio. So I say, why not? They have radio here, and they have someone who has been there for long. So if they want to do, why not? So that's on the NASA over there. And of course, not going to discourage her either. She's doing it. But whatever she also wants to do in life, she can go ahead and do it. But for now, she also taking interest in doing radio, so she presents her show, and I allow her to do her thing. This comment here is coming from Alfred Azembe. You saying, congratulations, King of Radio. May God grant you wisdom and more grace. Cheers. Thank you very much. Those are your messages. From the other posts, there are so many. Let me see if I am able to just get over to them and continue reading them from here. That would be great as well, because if I do them on the screen, probably you are not going to see everything. But once again, maybe I will just try to bring that up. Those are the messages, as you can see there. And yes, this one from Vingy Paul Teheman says, those of us who watched you from the cradle cannot but appreciate that success, when ordained by God, can be overwhelming. This is wishing you greater exploits in the peace and protection of the Almighty. Yeah, that's my cousin. And I replied him by saying that you have always been an inspiration. We also looked up to you for your determination, resilience, hard work, and humility. And I said that Malcolm can bear me witness. Malcolm is my younger cousin, and all of us, seeing Paul and, the determination in him and the strength to always, do what is right and all of that. I don't want to say everything here, but he's an inspiration. He's a great guy. Now, another one here coming from Linda Doyum. Boom. He says, King James, you have stayed the cause consistently. I'm proud of you. May all your hard work yield good success. Linda is my sister, and we have come a long way because she was a presenter at Aso Radio too, and we did a lot of shows. As I said, we were like one family, apart from those that were related to some of us. Everybody was like one family, one whole big family. And that's how we were at So Radio, and I believe the spirit is still there. So here you can see this, what you're seeing here on your screen. Probably, I hope you are looking at it. It's father and journalist. That is self-explanatory, because apart from doing radio, I've been here with my family and still consistently doing radio. The luck I have is wherever I am, I have a studio at home. So consistently, I'm close to my family, but I'm also doing radio. So it has kept me close to my family. It has kept an eye on the job as well. So that is what has been happening. So I'm not able to read all of your messages. That's not going to be possible. But if they keep coming on Facebook, certainly I'm going to keep reading them as they come in as well. I have met a lot of people during this journey on radio, and it's been fun. Oyin Onhemba, you are saying congratulations, my big mentor at BBC. I'm happy to have tapped from your wealth of knowledge in broadcasting. More and more power to your elbow with endless blessings. Happy anniversary. Thank you very much. Yeah, I met Oyin at FRCN in Enugu when I trained there. That was in 2008. He's a great guy, very good at documentaries and keeping records and all of that. He's an asset, and I'm sure FRCN is also proud to have him. So somebody like Oyin too took inspiration from his uncle James Owajiban. Others, I hope I got their names right, but they have been at Radio Nigeria Enugu. For those of you who were listening to TV programs on Radio Nigeria Enugu those days, Oyin started from, picking up inspiration from those great guys there as well. So for him to, it's just been, if you like, you can say an easy sale, but it's determination that is what has kept Oyin Onhemba there as well. So from Tedo Fidelia Abuja, you are saying congrats, thank you. From Achi Josephine, you are saying congratulations, King James. You thank you, my sister. And Maureen Olamo Azubuike, you are saying congrats. Thank you, Maureen. So Maureen is one of those great minds that I also trained in Enugu. That was in 2008. Then she was a presenter at Cosmo FM in Enugu as well. So from Lizzie Jam, you're saying congrats, my TN. TN is like my brother in TV. And I said many thanks, my own girl. That's my sister. That's what it means. And Yakubu Abba, very well to you. It's all through. We have been following you. We are all proud of you. Yeah, thanks, Yaks. Yaks, we've come a long way as well. All the way from Aso Radio to Zuma FM to BBC to Radio Netherlands and Asking Radio. Peter Issa, you are saying congratulations. May God grant you the ability to do more. Thank you very much. And Peter, it's an old boy from St. Andrews where I also went to. So he probably left secondary school before I came in, but he's a great man, and he has been following Asking Radio. And it's good to have your voice here because he has been a source of encouragement as well. Thank you very much, Peter. So thank you very much. I wouldn't take much of your time here. If I want to remain here, it's going to be all day, and it's not going to be enough because radio is my life. I've done radio all my life, and I love radio, and I do radio as if I'm just starting today. And I'm never tired of radio. So yeah, if I say we're going to be here, we're going to be here forever. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to just quickly go here and slam this music from this great man here. And yeah, his name is Savito with song Ta. You listen, and then of course we just have fun here. Thank you, it's King James here. Let me enjoy here as I celebrate 21 years on radio. I'm going to be doing radio and radio. Okay, as that music is playing, if you actually want to call me to say something, that's the number on your screen. If you're watching on Facebook, it's 0902-1275464. That's 0902-1275464. If you want to call me and say something, then you can call. I am King James here, and I'll be slamming here on Asking Radio. So I'm taking the music back here on Asking Radio.
This is King James with the music you love on As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM.
Mega Ayatutukao no Choyama Yatutukao no Sitimbile Shepine Beva YMC cool. It's your boy Savito, and obey on this one. You got something to say. I have something to say. We all have something to say. Listen, listen up. ya siva nyama ondu wasi unelumuyo mana ungwa msen wasi ayanga tuwala yasi luna hanga oti yanga so wangana so shimamyo unimba ikure kepa yanga tonda na wanga shune tembi yo apava na wanga but right now hingi boy you anyi wangana wanga jonu ne jondu kavi nongu shako di otogo yeka saongom shivi wana yo manilu yala mom Panyo tomato kenta wasi Hishine tine zanza akene ba Olo bije bo nengi don yo wen bango sendi yenengo wota wesi yese now tati Tawa to hideo Tawa to hideo Talo to hideo Talo to hideo Choyata Tawa to hideo Tawa to hideo, talo to hideo, talo to hideo. Ayo suvin de mela matyo yam tip kampa wesine higen luvan se kuye gambo luwe hula yam yon pa kainyo olugwe nguzina se yesi yem ken Congo ba opin sunga ya demi pine kwane tumem benwe ne kata wesi shinkata lo gundu right down yomba chihigen ba yila se kamumu pati do paguma guva se yon mongu zambele dioti gudu kondom gudu seni to yanka han se luzana se hinde ne ba se makene te uti se tumenenju she se so ne tati hon se kwe kilangu gaya se save ayatu tuwe sine shida pe yo kwa humba se iyangi be nyongi kogo shaya kate myongu nemba gbela chivi himbi YiYE we forum o fe tell them Mr. Region B teach me a forum almost every two listen up we need it back, man. It's not funny, man. That's right.
This is King James with the music you love on As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM.
All right, so Savito there with a great song there, basically saying that the good old days should just be back, because a lot of people who lived in the past always say that, yeah, I mean, it was better yesterday than it is today. And the new generation folks keep saying, what is it that was better those days? But again, he is enumerating them, so that unity will really need to get back, to where we are. So Akafile, you saying, yeah, I know you love to dance, so you really, enjoy the dance steps. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for also being here. Thank you for watching. And Jacob Susanna, you got to use same beautiful song. It's always a beautiful song. Everybody loves this song. It's saying hello to you as well. It's a little bit of excitement and craze doing one thing for 21 years and not being tired of it and doing it. Yeah, that's really great, isn't it? Yeah, that's what's happening. So yeah, you look at the studio this way. Yeah, that's the main studio, if you like. This is the part of the main studio as well, but it looks like when I'm doing production or I want to go on live there, I use that, and I've explained what you're seeing here. We call them gears, including the desk there, the broadcast desk. So nothing is new there really, but for those of you who are seeing for the first time, I might just take some of the time someday to explain what happens there, including everything you're saying there, the computers, the audio mixer, the microphones, the desk itself, and all of that. That will be some other day. For now, it's like I'm just crazy, being thankful to God for doing something for 21 years and not being tired of it. The only thing you could say that I've done within this time that is not radio, but it's part of the larger mass communication, is I've done a little bit of photography, not at a professional level, just at amateur level, and just take photos. But of course, I studied a little bit of photojournalism. So yeah, if you see me taking photos, it's part of the job. Then I've done a little bit of TV production. I did few months at NTA. It was basically few months of learning how to do production on TV. But while working with the BBC, I was part of the BBC drama series Story, and I was also part of the TV drama, which is Waiting Day. As a matter of fact, I wrote episode 36 and 38 with Tyrone Terrence. It's a great writer. So it was really a great opportunity working with him. Just two of us writing those episodes. So yeah, a little bit of TV production, a little bit of radio production, but you can say, and photography, but you can say it's all mass com, just like the new media now, doing the streaming. Even though this is radio, but visual radio, because that's the in thing. So because of that experience, I'm here also doing multiple camera stream. It's something that's maybe not so difficult. If you just put your mind to it, you can do it. But in an average TV studio, this is not one man's job. You have the audio mixer, the vision mixer, the director, and the presenter, and you have the light men. They're also there, the backdrop, and a whole lot of crew working behind the scenes for TV. So I have done, apart from doing Waiting Day, I did Talk TV for the BBC. Of course, we used the AIT studios in Abuja. I was with Dr. Jack on the project, and Andy, that's Andrew Evans. If you ever see him on Facebook, he's back to Leeds, the BBC Leeds. And then we did with Ginny Trussard. And so on our team, we traveled to, because I was doing reports on election violence. That was build up to the 2007 elections in Nigeria. So I did several reports. So those reports took me to Kaduna, to Kano, to Lagos, to Abeokuta, to Edo State, and to Anambra State. So we put those reports together. I was in Ibadan as well, so doing those reports for TV. So I've reported on TV, I've written TV drama scripts, but basically 99.9% of my energy has gone to radio in the last 21 years. So I'm going to talk here till night, and it's not going to... Okay, Aka is saying still haven't listened to the full story. I was interested in the production after seeing few Benue people involved. Yeah, I could just get story if I can. Let me see. Whole radio stations, they have story. I'll see if I can get old, story episodes to see how you can listen to them. I have few episodes of Waiting Day. I still have them stashed somewhere on an old computer. I've seen them recently, so I could just lay my hands on them and avail you that opportunity to also listen to story. Yeah, Teaka was there, acting. And then on Waiting Day, Joe Adekwa, may so rest in peace. In fact, Joe spoke with me on that morning that he left for Lagos. Before he went to the airport, we spoke because both of us were staying at the BBC guest house in Area 1, then in Abuja. So he spoke with me before he left for Lagos, and I was told that he just collapsed at the National Theatre and he didn't come back. So these are some of the TV actors that you must have heard. Then Akume was also part of waiting day at some point. If I've forgotten your name, please don't be angry with me. If you were involved, you can simply just, and you are listening to me, you can simply just say you were part of it as well, because it's a long time, and I'm just trying to recollect what has happened in my head in the last 21 years. So it's really not easy. So once again, I'm going to leave you now. Maybe later could just come back if you think that's important for me to come back and say something again. Otherwise, I could sleep here. I sleep on radio. I eat radio. I do everything radio. So that's my life for the past 21 years. So for me, I am never tired. And if you want to pick up a career on radio, your story could be different. But when people ask me, I think the love for your job is key. You need to love your job. Well, I'm trying to put on the AC. There was no electricity. This is Nigeria. I mean, it's good. It has improved, but it comes and goes. So yeah, it's not completely good. So camera 3, the light is hitting. I'm just using my big head now to block that one. But let me come back to my face here. All right. So I'm gonna reduce that. Just put it on quiet. It's just starting off like an aircraft. So yeah. I was talking about by the way, nobody has asked me that question, so why am I even wasting my time trying to explain? Your story may not be the same with mine, but I think you have to be dedicated. You love your job, and focus is key, because when you want to jump here, you are distracted. That's why they say you are a jack of all trades but master of none. For me, I've done radio, and most importantly, you can see that people who have stayed on radio this long, they love radio, which is one of the biggest things. It could be any other profession, but love your job, do it, and do it passionately, and the sky will certainly be your limit. I think I've stayed on radio long enough to, give counseling, and I've trained all across Nigeria. There's hardly any other state that I've not been to train journalists. So yeah, I can say that experience has also been massive. So thank you very much for being part of my 21-year anniversary here on Facebook and at AskKingRadio.com. I'm leaving you with this song from Rapizo. Calls it Coronavirus. It's more like coronavirus awareness. This is King James here.
The best music.
98.5 FM.
This is
Asking Radio. 98.5 FM.
As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM.
We play the greatest music. 98.5 Speed FM.
Msuto ya meo Shimfa meto so wate Toyamba memio kwa oangi Bu coronavirus Korongu dangerous Toyam koro wakwa Emba AK-47 no Toyam kwao Coronavirus kakwao Numbene migamiro Coronavirus kapuandingo Mapresi wayo yasikyo Manem kimbiso Choya meo Chimfa mechosu one day Choya mba memio Kwa oangi Bu coronavirus Korogu dangerous Choya mkoro wakwa Emba AK-47 no Choya mkwao Coronavirus kakwao Numbene migamiro Coronavirus kapuandingo Mapresi wayo yasikyo Coronavirus Angrebu wayo Coronavirus Angrebu wayo Coronavirus Angrebu wayo Coronavirus Angrebu wayo Muhiki China taba yemkitili Munyo America Kito ya meo Coronavirus Nyota wesi Nigeria Kolonyol Abuja, kolonyol Tuma Lagos Utyoyam, kolonyol Enugu, kolonyol Dabenu Utyoyam, ubi hintaiteri, she uwase yoro, kao nanzende nemiye o, kajoga, debendine oga, shidena owega, peyo vizu kwishio, denzai heriga, iyove, ama miniti kuwe kanuta, olote howe kagayo, nana yem yoshi, aluwe kwa saliwe uyami kenkeyo, waka chile abe, ahinga mainzwa chizwa, wea so yesim yo, shide yemenzendiga, simalu hiya wo. Coronavirus, angrebu wayo. Coronavirus, angrebu wayo. Coronavirus, angrebu wayo. Coronavirus, angrebu wayo. Buhiki China tagba yemfitili. Monyo America, ito yamweo. Coronavirus, nyota wesi Nigeria. Kolonyol Abuja, kolonyol Tuma Lagos Utyoyam, kolonyol Enugu, kolonyol Dabenu Utyoyam, ubi hintaiteri, she uwase yoro, kao nanzende nemiye o, kajoga, debendine oga, shidena owega, peyo vizu kwishio, denzai heriga, iyove, ama miniti puwe kanuta, olode howe kagayo, nana yem yoshi, aluwe kwa saliwe uyami kenkeyo, waka chile abe, ahinga mainzwa chizwa, wea so yesim yo, shide yemenzendiga, simalu hiya wo. Ityoyamo korofa patiga, korofaga, jandiyamo korofa APCga, korofaga, ityoyamo korofa PDPga, korofaga, jandiyamo korofa Abgaga, korofaga, ityoyamo korofa Upyabinga, korofaga, ityoyamo
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
korofaga, ityoyamo korofa
The best music.
98.5 FM.
Korofa tietiga o, korofaga, korofa chaoga, chiafa zege oga, korofa otivga, afa orukega, korofa oyorobaga, afa ojoga, uningi itaiterin, she uwase yoro, kao nanzende nemiye o, kajoga, debendine oga, shidena owega, peyo vizu kwishio, denzai heriga, iyove, ama miniti puwe kanuta, olode howe kagayo, nana yem yoshi, aluwe kwa saliwe uyami kenkeyo, waka chile abe, ahinga mainzwa chizwa, wea so yesim yo, shide yemenzendiga, timalu hiya wo.
Ityoyam, lohona duwe he mtemyongo ukeisha shwa, man government ti wese uhintine upenta ubenwe.
This is King James with the music you love on As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM.
You know, so obviously that's the love for radio, and it's been there, and yeah, it's the flame has been burning. It's 21 years. So whatever you're doing, first be sure you love what you're doing. Then you can do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. And you'll never be tired, and people are going to be inspired by you, what you do, basically. So yeah, I'm not going to last it forever. So I'm going to say bye now. I've been on air for more than half an hour, you know, but of course it's worth it. But I can be here. So this is coming from aka Minnie Joseph. Congratulations, boss. 21 years and still strong. Thank you very much. Naha imno lamen even again naha one winner kafile soe kwane zasha zotiv kenken ma shazwativ kase hemba lamen soe meru kai lamp zotia bofa yangin bu yavini zotiv sha Facebook like nyomi the buha matutaka nyinga 2009 jera pa yangi viva ka salamun zotiv ga viva chi daha yang singe sejeshi yang si olunika a wasin tative ba shen ayo bulo balame zwagene geru joy kune tse ya wanga vegana ha viva archive kwa shun ba higen hide bu na ka solonika tio na ha higen ko za hemesha zwati ya mupine me ko kima YiYE yave ito titelu ngohi nanane kwa shun ya vahana ba mfamaka ko tipse ga pamungo tipshi vestim hamanegni metati na ha sembolo kwa shun zana miheme na ha aikie alagawa nini na ha shi akagni avato ya yanga miyaya sululamne luzwati na ha mulupine kwa shun na ha shi silunengen shai sena kya shamia kama YiYE yave itoiru titelu ngoli na walama bagenya vola moye shegene ki phone we wan kwasi yaga bagenya we wine no srajen kana wenja idan na han telu wan kwasi avihishima ve kayo na iluti nai bashi shegena ki fatelu wala kwashi yira iluti telungo na ha ka suru ngen shamijara siti gashi mgwaro mko abongo hamega kwa mgu nenge sha mbe mbange hipine ne ka na shige ka heni ngomne te na ne enave mokbalo teleme be hipine na ha ka silver nenge shamejela. So thanks to all of you for being here on Ask King Radio. This is King James here. And if you can remember, following me on Asking, not Asking Radio, follow me on Asking Radio, so Radio Zuma FM, BBC, Radio Netherlands. If you can just say one of those programs that you loved so much and there's something you can pin out from it, you might just have a takeaway. Did you ever listen to any edition of my program on Radio Netherlands called Africa in Progress, for instance? If you have, that would be good. There is one edition that I always like to talk about that I went into the mortuary, to count dead bodies. We were doing this program on Africans' perception of death. If our perception about death, if we decided to look at death as not a taboo or something we shouldn't be talking about, it's a taboo, right? So if we decided to say, okay, come on, we should talk about death, and would there be any difference? Would there be development on the continent? So it was Africans' perception of death, actually. And I went into the mortuary to count dead bodies, and coming out, I was doing Vox Pop and asking people, would you go into the mortuary? And people were like, God forbid. In fact, some people felt that even contributing on that program alone, they were going to die. It's such an interesting program. I would find time and then play it on Asking Radio or even on Facebook here so that you can also listen to it as well. This is King James here, and thanks to all of you for standing by me. Do have a great day.
This is King James with the music you love on As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM.
The best music.
98.5 FM.
We play the greatest music. 98.5 Speed FM.